All right. You guys. You freaking guys. Welcome to the school. Good old Professor Hypnotic is coming back at you today. You, right there. You, I'm coming at you. I see you. Good old Professor Hypnotic is coming back at you today with yet another Pokemon Sword and a Pokemon Shield video. And I'm coming at you because I want to talk about the 2020 International Challenge for the month of April. It's a brand new online ranked tournament within Pokemon Sword and Shield that starts on April 10th. So we got 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks before it begins, plenty of time to prepare. But it starts on April 10th, runs through the weekend of like April 13th or what have you. But I wanted to do a quick video to talk about the format of the tournament, which Pokemon are actually going to be permitted to partake in the tournament, what the rules are going to be, but more importantly, how to actually register for the tournament. I know there's a lot of people who are new to the world of competitive, like VGC Pokemon, and you might not know how it's done. So I wanted to kind of do a step-by-step video and make sure everybody is prepared because if you don't register ahead of time, you won't have an opportunity to participate. You can't wait until the last second. You want to make sure you're registered ahead of time. Registrations started today. As of the day this video is going live, March 26th, registrations are already live. I'm going to walk you through, during this video, I'm going to walk you through how to actually register. And yeah, I just wanted to cover the important bases and make sure nobody gets left out. But without further ado, why don't we jump over to Pokemon.com and check out what they've got for us. All right. So here we are on Pokemon.com, and here's the main page for the 2020 International Challenge for the month of April. And you can see here, it says compete against players from all over the world using official battle format and earn an in-game reward. Now, what is the in-game reward? The in-game reward is actually pretty neat. It's going to be a ball guy t-shirt. This one's going to be the blue great ball guy. So you can see he's got a great ball for a head. Kind of cool. But it's a new outfit that you can get for your trainer. One of the previous tournaments actually had the normal red ball guy t-shirt as a reward, which you can probably see up on screen right now because my trainer is currently decked out in that particular style. But this is going to be one of the rewards. The great ball t-shirt's kind of cool. And you don't even have to win. All you have to do is participate in one battle. Win, lose, or draw, you participate in one battle, and at the end of the tournament, you will receive that as a reward, which is pretty cool. Now, the sign-up period, like I just talked about, the sign-up period is going on right now, and you don't want to miss out. You want to make sure you get registered ahead of time because once the tournament begins, you'll be locked out from registering. Here's an important detail. You do not have to register the specific Pokemon that you're going to be using for your team. So don't panic. If you don't have your Pokemon ready for battle yet, that's okay. You got 2 weeks to work on that, but what you want to do today is make sure that you're registered now. And then you can work on your Pokemon in the meantime. You don't have to register the exact Pokemon that you're going to use. I've had questions about that in the past on previous streams and whatnot, and just want to make sure that that's clear for everybody who might be kind of like, panicking about that particular detail. So there's that. Now, let's see here. Like in all video game championship tournaments, battles in the International Challenge, April will use the double battle format, not surprising. However, only Pokemon obtained in the Galar region will be eligible to compete. This is an important piece of language. So what does that actually mean? What it means is that the Pokemon you use for your tournament have to be born or caught in Galar, which means in Generation 8 in your copy of Sword or Shield. Now that Pokemon Bank is open, I know a lot of people are going to get confused about this and they're going to wonder why their Pokemon aren't working. But if you take older Pokemon from Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, you trade them in through Pokemon Bank, right? Let's say I get my Primarina from Ultra Moon, and I send it from Ultra Moon Gen 7 through Pokemon Bank into my copy of Pokemon Shield, Generation 8. That specific Pokemon will not be eligible for battle because it was not born in a copy of a Generation 8 game. That's what this means. Must be obtained in the Galar region. Not sent to the Galar region from another game. It has to be either hatched or caught within Galar. So please keep that in mind. You don't want to be disappointed on day one when you boot up your game and you're ready to go compete and some of your Pokemon aren't eligible to do so. Even if they are Pokemon that are within the Galar region, they can't be transferred in from previous titles. I hope that makes sense. Now, let's actually check out some more detailed information about the tournament that Cerebi has actually posted. I really like their website. I get most of my information from them, and they've got some pretty good details as to which Pokemon are actually permitted to be used within the tournament. All right, so here we are on Cerebi.net. As you can see, they kind of a quick breakdown of what the tournament looks like. Again, starts on April 10th, runs through April 13th, is double battles, and you get to do 15 battles per day. So you want to make sure you log on and get your 15 battles done each day, because there is kind of a cap on how many battles that you can do, and you don't want to miss them, you know, as the tournament progresses. Pokemon limits: team of 5 to 6 Pokemon from level 1 to 100. All Pokemon will be set to level 50. So if your Pokemon is level 20, it'll be raised up to 50. If it's level 100, it'll be brought down to 50, so that they're all on an even playing field. Now here comes the cool information. Let's actually check out, you know what, I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit so we can see this a bit better. There we go. We can actually use Gigantamax Charizard in this tournament, which is pretty cool. There's an entire list of allowed Gigantamax Pokemon. Charizard, Butterfree. We can use Thikachu. We got Gmax Pikachu. We got Gmax Meowth, Kingler, Lapras, Eevee, Snorlax, Corviknight. Orbeetle is kind of interesting. Orbeetle, if you're not aware, actually has a move. Its signature move is called Gmax Gravitas, which is interesting because it sets gravity. It sets gravity, which makes the opposing Pokemon less evasive. And when they're less evasive, moves that you use tend to be more accurate, like Hypnosis. Maybe we can put together an Orbeetle Milotic team, and we can actually try to pull some Hypnotic Milotic shenanigans using the move Hypnosis. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll check it out. I'll put together, actually, you know what? I'll put together some battle strategy videos in the coming weeks as we get closer to the tournament. But moving on, we've got Dreadnought, we've got Flapple, we've got Appletoon, Sandaconda, Toxtricity, Centiskorch, Hatterene, and Grimmsnarl. That rounds out the list of allowed Gmax Pokemon. The one that I think most people will be excited about is Gmax Charizard is allowed, so you can be a part of your game plan, a part of your scheming. There's actually the rewards again: Casualty for participating, get the Great Ball T just for literally participating in one battle. Doesn't matter whether you win or lose. But the other thing that's important to note is that it says here the 2020 International Challenge online competition is the 4th online competition for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and this tournament runs standard VGC rule set and serves as a way of earning up to 50 championship points towards your Pokemon World Championships 2020 invite. So if your dream is to go and compete in Pokemon Worlds, you can potentially rack up, if you do well enough, 50 championship points towards your invite. Now, this is really interesting to me because obviously we've got some crazy times going on right now. We've got a lot of in real life events that are being shut down because of, you know, fears with the coronavirus and things that are going on of that nature. And I would actually love to see more and more of this from the Pokemon company. So if the Nintendo Ninjas or the Pokemon Ninjas are out there listening to my tiny YouTube channel, I really think that pretty much everything should be done online at this point. All the, you know, the in-person stuff, at least for the foreseeable future until we know it's safe to go back out into gatherings, should be done this way. I would like to see maybe these point totals increase, or maybe have some qualifying tournaments that lead into bigger tournaments, you know, through the actual console itself. However they want to do it, I just want to see more of it. Does that make sense? I figured I'd just kind of share that little tidbit, share my opinion, because I really like that you can actually work towards an invite through your copy of Sword and Shield. And I think given what we have going on, kind of like in the current climate of what's going on in the world, I think it would be cool to see more and more of these types of rewards. But regardless, I'm not going to harp on that for too much longer. Let's actually check out the list of banned Pokemon, because that's on here as well. Not surprising, we've got Zacian, Zamazenta, you know, Eternatus, and pretty much every single one of your legendaries and mythicals on down to Meltan and Melmetal. So those won't be allowed. Don't go. That's no different than any other tournament so far. You're going to want to pull from the Galar decks, and these are the G Maxes that you are allowed to use. If the G Max you want to use isn't on this list, it ain't going to work. So there's that. So without further ado, let's actually check out how you go about registering for the tournament. Like I said, you do not want to miss the registration. Once April 10th comes and the tournament starts, you can't register. You're locked out. You have to register before the tournament starts, and I don't want anyone to be left out. So let's check it out. It's pretty simple. I got my Switch pulled up on the screen here. All you're going to want to do is hit your X button, so you can pull up kind of like your main menu of options, and then you want to go to your Versus menu. We're going to go to Versus. And then we're going to click on Battle Stadium, right? We're going to click on Battle Stadium, and it's kind of going to load up the ranked battle menu. And you're going to scroll down to Online competitions, right? And now you can see up at the top here, it's going to say search official competitions. And right at the top, it says accepting entries. That's how you know you're in the right place, peeps. That's how you know. So we're going to click on that. And there it is right there. My webcam is actually in the way at the moment. Let's just drag me out of the way. We'll bring it down here for the sake of the video. So there we go. 2020 International Challenge April Masters Division. And it's got the days and times listed right there. Now keep in mind, I know there's people who might watch this video from all around the world. So you're gonna wanna double check your time zone. Make sure that you're not reading the times incorrectly and get them messed up so you know when it actually starts in your area. Make sure you do your conversions properly. Focus on time zones. Time zones are important. But here we go. 2020 International Challenge April. You click on that and then it kind of gives you the breakdown of the times when it starts. Now in the actual game on the screen we're looking at, it's giving it to us in, as you can see up there, in UTC. It's giving it to us in UTC format. Convert that to your own. I'm in Central Time here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So we'll have to convert that to my time zone. But there you have it. Goes over the details. Each match is a total of 20 minutes long. So it ends after 20 minutes if it's kind of, if it's stalled out. Your time as far as all of your moves combined are 7 minutes, max 15 battles a day. We already talked about that. So we'll move on to the next step here. Hit the A button. And then it says, please make sure to read all the warnings, blah, 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 blah. Of course, of course. Only one user per system is allowed to participate in this competition. That is good, great, grand, and wonderful. Moving on, in competition award points can be awarded to your Pokemon Trainer Club account. The date of birth on your Nintendo account and Pokemon Trainer Club account must match. If they do not, no points will be awarded. This is important, people. If you have not already linked these two accounts together, you're going to want to do that. You want to go to your Pokemon Trainer Club account on Pokemon.com, log into your Pokemon Trainer Club account, and make sure it is attached to your Nintendo account. If it's not, then you won't get the 50 points towards your Worlds invite if you win them. If they try to award them to you and those accounts aren't linked, you won't get your points. So I'll actually leave a link. I'll leave a link down below. In the information down below, there'll be a link as to where you can link those two things together if you haven't done so already. All right, now I'm going to hit my A button. We're going to move on. I will participate in this competition after reading and agreeing to the tournament rules, eligibility requirements, warnings, blah, 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 blah. Yes. I don't care. Let me battle, right? We just click, click, click. Do you want to enter this competition? Yes, I do. Checking the status, blah, blah, blah. Good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus. Your entry is complete. And that's it. You just register right through your copy of your console, just like I did right there. All you need is your Switch and your Pro Controller optional, and you can register for the 2020 International Challenge. I hope that makes sense. But that's all I got for you guys as far as this video is concerned. If you guys have any questions, anything I missed, anything that you want to know, pop your questions down in the comments. I will be sure to answer every single one of them as they come in. And please, 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 if you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe, because it really does help out the channel. I am this close to 1,000 subscribers, which is a big, big milestone for a YouTube channel. Right now, I believe as I'm recording this, I'm sitting at 850 some odd subscribers. Once I get to 1,000, the channel will be able to be monetized. And that's really important because it'll help me be able to make videos more regularly and more consistently for everybody who wants to see good old Hypnotic bringing you this sweet, sweet, sweet Pokemon information. So yes, 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 yes. Please remember to like. Please remember to subscribe. But until next time, always wash your hands when you want to eat, but always keep them dirty enough to see where you come from. I love you guys. Peace.